I'm playing that game non-stop, you know what I mean? I don't know. I made that to like, regular 20, like, on the guy or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know it's like, yeah, I mean, like, shoot, I'm keep it going. Keep it going for real, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, I was aiming this, like, go ahead and, like, just, like, hit the rank of 26, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, well, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying, I had to go to school and all that, you know what I'm saying? For real, though, so, yeah, but I did hit the rank of 25, though, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, trying to ask and go for it, you know what I'm saying? But I got tired. I had to go to sleep. Real though, I was like, oh goodness. But that was cool, that was alright, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna like lose my, like, cool or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I go trying to find my sleep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I actually be winning when I, like, go find my sleep or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, so, but then I was like, you know what I'm saying? I just decided to throw in the towel, like, because I've been up ever since, like, Friday, you know what I mean? For real though, so, yeah. It was like, you know what I mean? That's like, glad that I, like, had to get some good sleep. Like, you know what I mean? For real though. You know what I mean? So, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, everything. You mean me? Like, when I'm going to school, whatever, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Nice to maybe what's up? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nice to. Yeah, I always make sure that I be ready, like, oh my goodness. So, for real though, telling you, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, yeah, I'm like, I'm just glad that I, like, did all that, like, took care of, like, stuff. And, like, I wanted to take care of eventually, you know what I mean? Fair enough, so, yeah, I'm always doing it. And plus, I'm gonna, like, still, like, put work on that game too. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, I'm not even capping. I'm serious. I'm serious about that game. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, I mean, I might as well. You know what I mean? I mean, like, at home, not saying, don't even have class, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, so that's, like, not saying, I mean, like, hey, that was cool yesterday, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. I'm just glad that I, like, actually didn't get, like, days mixed up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah. it's, it's not happening. You feel me? Make sure that don't happen, you know what I mean? And that's, you got that saying, like, why wasn't we in class? Like, what? We had class? When? Shoot. You know what I'm saying? And, anyway, so. Yeah, that stuff ain't, like, that stuff used to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna happen no more. For real. And I'm for real about that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so. I'm just, like, you know what I'm saying? Years ago, doing that. Or whatever. Going to class. And shit, and just, like, doing my thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real. Anyway, so. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool as ever. You feel me? Anyway, so. Yeah, it was, like, cool stuff. I don't know. I had a good time. And all that. Although, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I was, like, busy with it. You mean? For real though. I mean, like, sure. And yeah, it was a, like, good thing. It wasn't no bad thing. It was always, like, gonna be positive. You feel me? For real though. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm serious about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so. Yeah, I always hear about, like, um, positive way of doing things or whatnot, you know what I mean? And it's not hard to do. And then shit, I mean, like, shoot. I mean, I'm telling you, it's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Feel me? Don't have to be negative. Don't have to be negative at all. You know what I'm saying? You could choose to be negative. You could just choose to be positive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I choose to be positive. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not like, like just up there saying that just to be saying, you know what I mean? Because I went through that stuff. You feel me? For real though. Especially like when it was like that shit, like, this dude at this one place in that situation or whatever, you know what I mean? For real though. I mean, I decided to take care of that, like, positively. You feel me? I mean, like, instead of like negatively, you know what I mean? For real though. Telling you. Because, like, you gotta think on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. Crazy as ever. I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm just talking about me, and I'm not talking about y'all. You feel me? For real though. I mean, like, so, yeah, I mean, like, it'd be crazy. I'm about to dead talking about y'all. But, nah. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, I mean, like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. You feel me? But, other than that, just do your thing. You feel me? Do your thing. Know what I mean? For real though. I mean, like, I'm just up there saying, like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good to, like, be positive and all that. You feel me? For real though. Telling you. For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm not like, continue on doing that or whatever. And whatnot. Not saying just like, do everything just like I like, just like I'm actually doing or whatever. When not saying I know where it's like repeating stuff, PB, around, but hey, that's what it is. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Repeat. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're different clothing or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Repeat. You know what I mean? For real though. I mean, like, to telling you, like, get really something. Like, get up, work out, wash up, moisturize. The same thing the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just repeat. Repeat. Anyway, I'm like, going around doing my thing or whatever. I'm still, I'm going there. I know it's like, buildings, like, the ops, like, buildings and stuff like that. Territory, whatever, whatnot. And I have to, like, kill all these samurai. And, I actually, like, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that for real. And I be having fun doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I gotta kill 5 samurai, like, go, like, open the treasure chest up. Or, like, some weapons or some equipment or whatever. And I actually do that. And that be, like, interesting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that was like something. You know what I'm saying? And I know they have more of those too. You feel me? Well, other than, like, just temples and all that. You feel me? I don't know. So I'm gonna try to hit all of them up until I get to 100. You know what I'm saying? After that, I mean, it's game time. I'm gonna play my game. Well, actually, like, do the missions and stuff. You feel me? For real though. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm serious about that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even playing. I'm just gonna keep it a band. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna take care of all that. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, go ahead and, like, get through it. You know what I'm saying? For real, I mean, like, instead of rushing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, because the last game I played, I rushed. You know what I'm saying? Man, like, That was a no-no. But anyway, like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell notification so you can see my next upload and my next post, and make sure I make another much tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.